Good morning, how are we doing? I had a wicked sleep in the hammock last night. Well, wicked might be a little bit of an overstatement. I woke up quite a few times and just sort of was a bit restless and stuff like that. I'm not quite sure why, but still, I went to sleep last night. It would have been 10 o'clock at night and it is now 9 in the morning. So that's a good 11 hours solid, not solid, but broken up, but still 11 hours. Yeah, super duper. I feel really good. Not only that, but I've also woken up knowing that I have Vegemite and cheese. Yes. So that's definitely a plus. I'm going to have a wicked breakfast and get on the road. So this morning I'm about 10 kilometers outside of Izmir, which is apparently a really, really beautiful, nice little village. So it's one that's been recommended to me by quite a few people. So I'm looking forward to going there. Other than that, riding south, we're heading directly south through the countryside down towards the coast. And that's it. Let's have a bit of fun in Turkey. Good morning. Alright, so just come through Iznik. It's quite quaint and rural. But yeah, seems nice enough. Everyone seems pretty friendly around here. Everyone's waving and giving me the nod, which I always appreciate. I've come to a realization that actually the back of one part of my rack is broken, and it's the stabilizing strut which essentially keeps it nice and solid, so my back end's just wiggling around quite a bit. I'm trying to find a mechanic around here or a metal worker where I can just get a new piece made, but I'm really struggling. So essentially my problem is that I've got a broken bike and it's a Sunday, so I don't really know what to do. Anyway, I'm going to search around for a mechanic, and if I can't find one, I guess I'm just going to have to ride on because it is Sunday and there's a possibility that none of them are working today. But hopefully it doesn't get too bumpy and it doesn't break the other strut, because if it breaks the other one, I'm fucked. Alright, anyway, leave it to it. Okay, so I've left Iznik now, and before I got to Turkey, I was told by somebody as soon as I leave Istanbul, I'm going to see a complete different change in the land, and in the way of it being very mountainous. And as soon as I've left Iznik, I look up ahead and that road goes up and over the hill, which is just going to be fun. So it's a good thing that I didn't do any exercise and my legs aren't used to hill climbs anymore, because it looks like that's all I'm going to fucking get to do. So looks like my legs are going to get used to it again real quick. Here we go. Hill climbs for days. Right, so I had a look on the map, and instead of going up the hill, I found another route, and it's alongside the lake. So instead of doing a big hill ride, I'm going to do a nice, cruisy, flat lake ride instead. Pretty happy with that. Gonna let my legs settle in a bit more. The route is a little bit longer, but it is more rural, so that means less traffic and less hills but longer distance, and I'm okay with that. I got nothing but time. Let's do it. Riding along the lake through the olive trees just like yesterday. Alright, so my dream of riding along the lake and not getting any hill was short-lived. So I'm going straight back uphill. Doesn't matter where you go in Turkey, it seems it's going to be uphill, downhill, uphill, downhill. It is one big lumpy spot. And mostly this has got to do with the fact that I am crossing the border from Europe to Asia, which means that I'm literally going across a tectonic plate, making this a spot where the actual continents collide together, forcing mountains to pop up. So essentially, no matter where I go, it's going to be super hilly and mountainous. That's Turkey. So whatever sort of ideas that I normally have for traveling, usually I can do 100 kilometers a day, these numbers are going to be sheared right down unless I follow the coast, which is what I hate doing because it's littered and overpopulated. So that's it. Looks like I'm getting used to fucking riding hills. Well, at least I'll get some nice views. Check out the lake. All right, let's ride up this hill. See you later. As I kept saying for ages before I finished Europe, when I got to Asia, things were going to get challenging, so I've taken a road through a village, and this is where I've got to go. It is fucking steep, it is fucking loose. I'm going to be pushing my bike for the next fucking month, I think. This is ridiculous. The chain set I've got on the front of my bike It's far too big for this type of hill climbs. I'm much more suited to the road, so it looks like I might have to get through this part of the challenge, and then I'm going to have to stick to the highway a bit. I'm not going to be able to do villages so much, which really upsets me, but I'm not going to have a choice. If I have to walk, then there's really no point in taking a bike. So I'm a bit devastated, to be honest, but I'll accept the challenge today. But tomorrow I'm just going to move nice and steady along the highway, I guess. Hopefully things change for the better. See you around. Ugh. So everyone's walking away now. Essentially, everyone's giving me some advice on which way to go because video. Yeah, so yeah, so essentially everyone said don't go that way, the way that I've been going. Don't go that way because essentially it's just more and more ridiculous uphill that I'm on right now, and I should just turn back, go to the lake and follow the roads, because essentially as I go over these hills it's just going to be more and more of this super shit road. So I literally would be walking across the country. So that's it. After having a conversation with 10 Turkish men, one of them offered me a lift actually to go back to Istanbul, but I politely declined. Anyway, so I'm going to get back on the road. I'm going to head back down to the lake, and I'm just going to have to take the long way, the super long way, but it's the flat way, and it's just far too mountainous and unpaved for my bicycle. I don't have the right gearing, and I literally can't do it. So that's the way it is. That's the way the cookie crumbles. So see you around. All right, so quick little update on today's adventure. Just want to sort of point out that over here, that city you can see in the center of the shot about here is the city that I rode into yesterday, and this hill is the one that I rode over yesterday. I've literally ridden ridiculous hills, all different sorts of directions, way out of my way, and I don't know how far I've ridden now. It's got to be, over 150 kilometers or something. And essentially, for my journey, I've made about 10 kilometers progress. Pretty pumped about that. I'm fucking exhausted. Let's just count it as training. Okay, so from one sprawling mega city to another, I'm now in a place called Bursa. Look at that. That's this giant thing here along the side of the hills. I haven't even been here for 20 minutes. I've already seen 3 cars litter, just throwing shit on the road. I mean, look where I stopped now, right? And I've been cut off, like this close, where I've had to jump on the brakes, otherwise get hit by a car, 4 times already. Turkish people, so far, when it comes to traffic and littering, stand out the most selfish people I've come past so far. As a bicycle tourist, the experiences that I come across, they are by far the most selfish so far. I am not excited about being here for a month if this is the way it's going to be. Turkey, you have started off in a really bad way. First Istanbul and now this. Very happily, I've found myself a little country road that sort of diverts the city. Oh my lord, I was ready to blow my fucking lid at somebody before. Jesus Christ. Honestly, the drivers here are just selfish, just really selfish. I mean, it even comes to when I was getting off the ferry the other day, I was first one at the front gate, and people were pushing in front of me to get off the boat first when the boat hadn't even docked yet. Obviously, if everyone's on foot, I'm gonna move a little bit faster. I'm on the bike, and I was already at the front, but people literally pushed in front just so they could start walking out before I got off. It just makes no sense to me. Anyway, points down for Turkey. It's not looking fucking great. I mean, the way that I'm feeling now is I want to rush through this country as fast as possible. I was really hoping to enjoy it. I was really looking forward to Turkish delight, baklava and kebab and the people and all this sort of stuff, but people outside of cars and outside of traffic and public transport and stuff, they're fantastic, but as soon as they're moving or in transit, they're absolute fucking idiots. Look at this, look, overtaking right now. That car, he just waved his hand at me, telling me to get out of the way when I'm in the right lane and he's overtaking as I'm coming past. This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's just happening flat out here. Fuck you, Turkey. Good evening, and welcome to, well, another olive grove. Got the hammock set up again tonight because I really wanted the tent, to be honest, but unfortunately everywhere is just on a big old angle, so I didn't really have a choice on where to camp. It's time for peace out. That time of the night. I guess what I want to say is, stop being a fuckhead on the road. Seriously. Today, Turkey just really, it took it to the limit. It happened a couple more times even after my earlier run-in, where I got cut off a couple more times. It's just beyond me. Like 99% of the time, where people are cutting me off or trying to take over while I'm coming, it's literally going to slow you down like 1 second or 2 seconds for me to fly past. I'm not a slow bike rider. I do fly through. So, look, if you find that you're a bit impatient with other bike riders, stop doing it. You're a fucking cunt. That's all you are. You're just impatient and you're just being a bit of a dick. Peace out.